What's going on, everybody? Brandon here, back with another action figure review. Very excited. In front of us, some brand new offerings from Spin Master. All new Aquaman in the 9.5-inch scale. And finally, John Stewart Green Lantern in the 12-inch scale. So excited for these, you guys. Aquaman looks fantastic. This is the sixth figure that we've gotten in this 9.5-inch scale from Spin Master. So very excited to check him out, see how he does with his counterparts. Just a really good looking figure, you guys. Here is the UPC if you need it. I got this one from a company called Mozzie Play Toys. They're out in Kingston, Massachusetts. So if you are in that area, definitely stop by, pick up an Aquaman. If you're not, have no fear. They ship. You can get them online on their store. I will leave a link in the description below. What a good looking figure, man. They just keep getting better with those 9.5 inches. And then here we have finally Green Lantern John Stewart. I am so excited for this one, you guys. I've wanted a 12-inch John Stewart Green Lantern for a very long time, and we just never got one, not even in the Mattel days. I don't know why, but very happy to finally have him here. I got this one from a friend, Adriano. He visits Brazil, lives in the States, and was kind enough to send me a copy. So very, very happy to have this. Adriano, thank you very much, my friend. We are going to get these toys out of the packaging now and take a closer look. Stay tuned. All right, you guys, we got our figures out of the packaging. They look fantastic. All right, you guys, first up, taking a look at our 9.5-inch Aquaman. This guy looks very sharp. I really do like the sculpt work on this one a lot. I gotta say, he's probably one of my favorites from the 9.5-inch scale. He just looks really good. Check out his head sculpt, you guys. Look at his hair, his beard, the look on his face, very determined. I really do like that a lot. It definitely differs from the 4-inch scale, the 12-inch scale, and anything else Spin Master's done so far. We haven't gotten a 6-inch scale version for this figure yet, but I bet you there's one coming. If we got a 9.5, I am sure it's right around the corner. And this one does say 2024 Vietnam, and on this side, DC 2024. Very nice. On the back side, you can see a little bit more of the hair and how it sets on his body as it approaches his shoulders. His back side looks pretty good. And then we got this right here, these fin-looking things, which is like standard for Aquaman. And then they are like a separate piece that is attached on, and they're soft and rubbery, so no kid's going to hurt themselves. Same thing here. These are also soft and rubbery. They're not too sharp at all, so no fears or worries there. They're definitely a soft plastic. Cool. The one thing I noticed about my Aquaman, which, I don't know, you guys tell me what you think. When I look at his eyes, part of me thinks maybe they are printed just a little bit too high. Maybe the eyes should have been printed on this face just a little bit lower. Maybe. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Tell me what you think. Let me see. Can I go any closer? With it focusing? Okay. Yeah. Maybe the eyes should have been printed just a little lower. Either way, I mean, on a shelf, you're never going to notice. I think it looks really sharp regardless. And it looks really good. It could just be his facial structure. Maybe the eyes are printed exactly where they need to be. So for articulation, Aquaman has movement in his head, side to side, very slightly. I don't know why the hair hinders so much, but it does. It's definitely a harder plastic, so that's probably it. The arms move full 360 at the shoulders, so that is nice. And he does have articulation in his wrist. He's got a cut at his wrist, so it looks like his whole glove moves. So that is very nice. The only other thing I wish we would have gotten, maybe like an open hand, so we could at least find our own trident for Aquaman. That would have been cool, but sadly, no open hand. That's okay. All in all, Aquaman does look very cool. Very happy to have this guy. Next up, taking a look at John Stewart Green Lantern in the 12-inch scale. This figure is awesome. So cool, so happy. Very, very delighted to finally have this guy in the 12-inch scale. Side profile looks fantastic. Backside looks fantastic. I really do like this guy a lot. I don't know why it took so long to get Jon Stewart, but I'm really, really happy that we finally did. Honestly, you guys, I feel like if we had gotten him in the first wave way back when, maybe it wouldn't have been this good, as good as it is now, but it is. It's a great figure, and I'm really glad at least we got one. I'm kind of noticing a similar thing here with Green Lantern's eyes. Maybe this is a Spin Master QC issue. Maybe Green Lantern's eyes also should have been printed a little bit lower, at least the one on this side. Yeah, I can kind of see that a little bit. Unless it's like the facial structure, the sculpting, and it's like the lines under his eyes. I don't know. But it's only really like a very up close thing. So, like on the shelf, there's no way. Yeah, there's no way you're going to notice anything like that of the sort, or for playtime, or even for posing, display. Yeah, no way. But very similar to the 6-inch version and the 4-inch version. That's what we got here. We got the Tomorrowverse Green Lantern from the latest animated movies. He does have this line here for the triangle. It does go all the way across to the back side. And I really like the shade of green that they chose. It's not like a super dark green or a deep green, kind of like we got on Aquaman. It's a lighter, brighter green, but it's not like yellowish at all. And then the ring on his finger is fantastic. This is the respect the ring deserves, man. It is sculpted in. It is fully um, colored, and even the parts that are not supposed to be colored reflect his flesh color. So that is really cool. I really like that they did that. That looks so good. That is way better than a green dot of paint. Oh my goodness. I can't believe we've gotten that so many times over the years. It's laughable. And even sometimes they'll forget it, or they'll put it on the wrong hand. All kinds of things happen with Green Lantern. On his feet, it does say made in Vietnam on this side. And on this side, we got an S24, 2024 DC Comics. So all in all, you guys, just a very sharp figure. This one looks really, really good through and through. Man, he's probably one of my favorite 12-inchers right now. I really do like this guy a lot. So Green Lantern has articulation in his head, side to side. It only goes about that far. Hindered, I don't know by what. The sculpt, the shoulders maybe. The arms come out about this far. Forward and back, full 360. Bend and twist at the elbow. Full articulation in the wrist, 360. So that is very nice. Got to try to find some constructs because he has open hands. So maybe I can get some G.I. Joe guns, spray paint him green. That would be cool. Nothing in the waist or torso area. For the legs, there is some pretty good articulation there. They do come out pretty far. They go forward. They don't really go back. And there is a bend at the knee. So that is nice. All in all, not too bad for our 12-inch Green Lantern. Again, I really, really like this figure, you guys. I can't recommend him enough. An awesome piece. All right, for a size comparison with Aquaman, here he is with some of his previous 12-inch counterparts. On the left, those two are from Mattel, and then on the right, those two are from Spin Master. Very interesting to see how our new Aquaman stacks up with these guys. I feel like if they were to redo Aquaman now, we'd get a much better 12-inch scale version with a way better head sculpt. I think they should definitely update this Aquaman. The new head sculpt is just far superior compared to the old one on the 12-incher. Up close, so you can see what I mean about the detail and the definition that's on our new 9.5-inch. It's just absolutely not present on our 12-inch Aquaman by Spin Master, by the same company. But also, this one is about 4 years old, and this one is brand new. So you see how far along the company has come. But a reissue of all of their standard figures in the 12-inch scale, I think, is definitely needed with the updated sculpts that they have. For another Aquaman comparison, here we have the McFarlane one from DC Multiverse on the left and the Spin Master 4-inch one on the right. Very interesting to see these guys side by side. The McFarlane one just way different, way superior in sculpt, I think probably to both of these guys. His issues, other things, like he's just not the right size for the rest of the Justice League, unfortunately. But yeah, cool to see these guys side by side on the shelf. If you're an Aquaman fan, you're definitely going to want to pick up the new 9.5. Next up here is Aquaman in the 9.5-inch scale with the rest of the 9.5-inch figures that we've gotten so far. I think Flash and Aquaman definitely the most superior sculpts. These guys look fantastic, like a million times better compared to the rest of the Justice League. So hopefully we get new renditions going forward, and I'm really excited to see this line continue in this scale. Would love to see Green Lantern, Cyborg, Shazam, Black Adam, and the rest of the team in this scale. That would be fantastic. Next up, here's our new Aquaman with King Shark, new one and the old one, and Darkseid. This guy looks fantastic with these guys. Darkseid and the King Sharks, they're 12-inch scale, but they fit in so good with the 9.5s. They're supposed to be taller. They're supposed to be big, bad, imposing villains. I think this works great together, you guys. Absolutely fantastic. If you can do it, they look great together on the shelf. Next up for a Green Lantern size comparison, here he is, our new one with a couple of old ones from Mattel, both Hal Jordan, both 12-inch scale. The one on the left is much older. The one on the right, that's the last Green Lantern Hal Jordan that Mattel made in this scale. Basically, from then to now, we have not gotten a 12-inch Green Lantern. It's been quite a long time. Found it on his butt. It's from 2018. From 2018 to 2024, we have not gotten a 12-inch Green Lantern. It's been that long. For another Green Lantern size comparison, here he is with a couple of others. We got the McFarlane one on the right from DC Multiverse. Next to that on the left, we have the 6-inch one from Spin Master. And then on the far left, the two 4-inch ones from Spin Master, first series, second series. Very interesting to see these guys side by side. If you're a Green Lantern fan, you will not be disappointed. The new 12-inch version will look great on your shelf. A little bit more of an up-close shot just so you can see these guys side by side. Their similarities, pretty much the exact same costume. It's the same design through and through. Our 4-inch one does have open hands, the same as our 12-incher. The 6-incher does have closed fisted hands. But all in all, it's the same body, same design, same sculpt work. Just minor tweaks here and there, of course, to fit the need of the scale. But other than that, they're definitely about the same. So if the Tomorrowverse Green Lantern John Stewart is your favorite, you can now get him in 3 different scales from Spin Master. Next, for another Green Lantern John Stewart size comparison, here he is with the rest of the core members of the 12-inch Justice League. He looks fantastic with these guys. I am so happy to have him here with all of them. And of course, him being the newest one of the bunch, he's got the most superior sculpt by far. He looks fantastic. They really got to update that Superman. I don't think I've liked his head sculpt since day one. But yeah, you guys, John Stewart will fit in great with your Justice League. And for one more size comparison with our 12-inch figures, here's our new Green Lantern among some others by Spin Master. They all fit in together very nicely. I have Hawkman here from the Black Adam movie because he's played by Aldous Hodge, the same guy who voices Green Lantern in the Tomorrowverse. So pretty cool. He's a voice actor for GL, and he's the actual actor on screen, live action for Hawkman. So pretty cool, very poetic to have these guys side by side together. The new GL fits in great with these guys. All right, you guys, that about does it for this action figure review. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, the 9.5 Aquaman and the 12-inch Green Lantern. Both figures, fantastic pieces. You can get your 9.5 Aquaman now at Mozzie Play Toys. Very excited for that one. And 12-inch Green Lantern, I'll keep you posted. He should be hitting Target and Walmart. I just don't know when. Again, this one I got early from Brazil. Why it releases there first, I have no idea. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you pick up or pass on these, what you're finding online and in your local areas. I would love to hear from you guys. We got some new figures coming, some new pictures, images from Spin Master just came out. There's going to be a 12-inch scale Clayface, so I'm really excited for that. Some other Christmas figures, some other Batman 85 stuff coming soon. So very, very excited for this stuff, you guys. Keep it right here at my channel. As I find more new, cool, and awesome stuff, I'll be sure to bring it to you right here. Once again, I'm Brandon. Thanks for watching.